Alright, everybody, welcome back. How's everybody doing this evening? We're going to run some Call of Duty tonight. Buddy Bobby Light will be joining us here very shortly. I've missed about a week and a half worth of streams, and I hate that I've missed that, but anybody who works full time knows how it goes. Life gets in the way of living sometimes, and as sad as it is, that's just the way it is. But we are back now. Going to try and get back to a better schedule as long as work allows it.
Are you sure about that?
Well, that's why I said as long as work allows it.
Emotional damage. I did not. It was set to party only. Nobody could have heard me, but I did not check my guns beforehand. They have gotten messed up. Alright, hold on. I do believe it's this one. This one, maybe? Maybe. We'll find out. I've not been on here in a couple weeks now. So, everybody's going to have to bear with me while I get in the routine of it again. Settle that score.
Confirmed that one.
Struggling in the streets, everybody.
Damn it, I missed my revolver. Show! Enemy down.
Last one. Tag secure. Kill confirmed.
Two to my left and one to my right. I'm not good enough to get out of that even when I'm in routine on this game.
Enemy UAV active. Kill confirmed.
Changing mag.
Confirmed. The enemy holds Tony. Clock's ticking. Friendly UAV online. Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Hostile UAV in the area. Hostile airstrike near your location. Care package. Hostile mosquito is online. Enemy UAV active.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. You know, even if I was jumpy, it would be really hard for the scare to work considering it pops up before it screams. And, like, after the game like this, I see the chat before it comes through. What, I'm not supposed to look at my chat? Not supposed to talk to people watching, trying to talk to me? According to Bobby Light, I'm not supposed to talk to anybody in my chat. I see how it is. Well, that's what you said. I mean, come on now, be honest with yourself. It's not showing you online for me to be able to invite you or join on either one.
Okay, good luck with the slow descent into madness.
I'm with you. What's happening, Denver? How we doing, buddy? Oh, you're going to have to give me a chance here just to get back in the hang of the game before I even try doing any snipes. All right, Bobby. Why don't you hop in with us, Denver? Ah, you got this, fam. Hey, how's your mom doing after her surgery? I'm glad to hear it. I saw when he said that she went into recovery and all that, but I hadn't been on Facebook to see anything else about it.
Eliminate the enemy. Leave none alive.
Oh, I'm glad they made it home.
Hostile Mosquito is online. They have taken the lead.
How's everybody else doing your way, Nick? The youngins all doing all right?
Effective fire. Throwing grenade. Reloading.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
Changing mag. Set fire. Under fire. Loading. Changing mag.
Huh?
Taking fire.
Huh?
Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Grenade! Grenade! Grenade outside! Wolf!
Of course, they broke riot shields out.
Friendly UAV on station.
I'm with you.
Welcome into the stream. How's everybody doing tonight?
Throwing grenade!
Mission time is half over. Maintain the lead.
Grenade, fire! Loading. Watch your fire! Reloading.
The enemy is in disarray. Advantage.
Everybody, should we vote for Corey just for the Bobby Light? Oh, I didn't get to vote in time. He's sitting there acting like he don't like it, but he loves it. For once, I didn't scare you with it. I haven't even paid attention. What do you got?
Secure the target area.
What is that?
Target area located. Secure the hard point. We have taken the lead. We've lost the lead. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Really?
Enemies inside the perimeter. Confirming next hard point. Stand by. Enemies taking the target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Can't believe you jump ship like that. You go decide to like FaZe after they win that COD League tournament you watched. Yeah, I just completely lagged out. It's because you're running FaZe. It's what it is. Now, is your game completely and totally froze, or did it just boot you out? Okay, I see. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I don't know, mine and his game both just froze there and then ended up booting us out. A utility truck.
All operatives, you're clear to engage.
Frozen shipment in April? That's a little odd, ain't it? Peacekeeper coming in with the girth.
The enemy's taken the lead. Online. UAV standing by.
Eyes up.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online. Hostile UAV in the area. UAV is bingo fuel. RPG is assigned. UAV on station.
I just had a lag spike again, so we may be getting kicked out if we have the same issue we did last time. Because the last time I spiked like that, we almost immediately got kicked out after. Seriously?
Hostile FAE near your position. Hostile deploying remote barrier.
Hardcore. I'm doing alright. I wouldn't call it good.
Now where's my whiskey? I'm gonna get tore up.
The entire team is staying together. Oh,
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time. Mission is half complete. Stay sharp. Hostile UAV in the area.
You found an armadillo. Well, it's about time he joins in. Oh, playing some Call of Duty. What about yourself? I don't know what you're doing with your life either.
Hardpoint. Secure the target area. Target area secured. Secure the hardpoint. We have taken the lead.
Hello.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Well, good for ranked. You can keep all the ranked you want.
Friendly UAV online. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
It was a day. Glad it's over. Ready for Friday to get here. How about yourself? Yeah, I got off at 4:30.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Now, how you gonna go hunt turkeys when you are a turkey?
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by. Our chopper gunner is inbound hot. Hostile UAV in the area. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Well, if I had you for a dad, I'd be about to snap too.
Enemy UAV active. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised.
Well, if I had you for a husband, I'd be about to snap too.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the hostile UAV in the area. You're halfway to mission complete. Finish it. Inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Alright, Dan, have you a good one. I appreciate you hanging out for a little while, and we will catch you next go round.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Night, buddy.
Friendly UAV on station. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Friendly cruise missile deployed. Friendly UAV online. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by. Enemy UAV active. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Friendly remote turret deployed. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile UAV in the area. Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. We've lost the lead. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Beginning the card.
I haven't done any yet. We're already on week 2, and I've not played any to even start on week 1 challenges.
Hardpoint
Yeah, I feel you. I was just telling her just a very little bit ago that I wanted to get one of those. Yes, it's the grill, the smoker, like 7-in-1 thing. Oh, have you used it yet? Well, go ahead. You there? Hello? He was talking and just disappeared. They got one of those Ninja wood fired grills. Yeah. It booted him out of the Xbox party. Let me try killing the party and start a new one. Yeah, he said they cooked deer steaks on there earlier. Yeah, you got me now? Well, what'd you do that for? You said that you smoke it, get the smoke flavor without smoking it. I've not used one, but I've seen quite a few YouTube videos on it, and you can either do it the way you're talking about, while you're grilling it, you can do it like that to get the smoke flavor without, using it for the slow smoke, or you can use it as a legitimate smoker and, slow cook stuff. Use it as an air fryer, and like I said, I don't remember what all there. It's like a 7-in-1. It said. Um, yeah, I was an hour ago. I was telling her I wanted one of those things. Hmm. That ain't bad. Right. Now, right. Now, how big is this thing? Yeah. Yeah.
Team deathmatch. You're clear to engage any and all hostiles in the AO.
Say that's another thing that I want because my brother's got one, and which I know the work that goes into it with having to season it and all that, but I absolutely love the Blackstone griddles, and so eventually I want to make me a tag along smoker, one of the big trailer smokers that goes behind my truck. But I'd like to have, for family cookouts and stuff like that. I'd like to have one of the big smokers for, being able to do quite a bit of cooking. But just for us, I'd like to have one of those just for the, compact size and usefulness of it. Yeah. Yeah, well, see, she is real big into the ninja stuff. And she's got the um, ninja. What is that? The maroon one we got, babe? It's like Impossible Pot or something like that is the name of it. You can use it as a slow cooker or all sorts of different things with that thing. I don't hardly use it, so I don't know what all it does. Usually when I use it, it's more like a crock pot is what I use it for. But she's also got this convection oven that you can use like an air fryer, convection oven. It does like 5 or 6 different things. She bought a Ninja blender food processor mix thing the other day, and now that thing is extremely nice as well. And we had the Ninja Instant Pot, and we had it for like 6, 7 years before it finally gave out. And she, like I said, she's real big into the Ninja stuff. And then I saw it wood fire grill, and I've looked into it a few times, and I've been wanting it, but I also can't no more than I have the time to grill out. I can't justify putting that kind of money into it. You know what I mean? If I was, cooking out quite often, I would have already had that thing. But that's my biggest hold up on it is we get 3, maybe 4 times a year is the opportunity that we have to cook out. And it's hard for me to justify putting, like that one that we were looking at earlier. I don't know what they are at Lowe's, but online it was, the top tier one was like almost $600. And for the amount of times that I get to grill out, it's hard for me to justify $600 for that when I can use a $60 propane grill. Or, well, I've got the one that you can either use as propane or charcoal, either one from Walmart, and do it that way. No. Yeah. But yeah, eventually I'm gonna buy one of the big oil barrels, and I'm gonna get one of those, and I'm going to burn it, and then I'm going to clean it, and I'm gonna make my own tag along trailer to be able to take around. And I think it would be cool to have a food truck style setup. You want to go into business with me on it? All that big money you're making over there? Be the financier? Oh, no, hear me out. You finance it, I'll run it, and you sit back and collect off of it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I know you put the money up for it, but here I'm doing all the work. So, I mean, that's kind of an even split there, homie. Yeah. Here I'm trying to be fair, and you're like, "I get 90% of it." I did. Barbecue and typical cookout type food. That excited you too much. Dude, I found this. She found the brand of it first off, but then I found this seasoning up there at Walmart. It's Kinder's brand. I don't know if you ever used any of the Kinder's brand. It's brown sugar and wood-fired garlic. Okay. I have not found it in their big bottles yet. Now, I might be able to order it online, but up there they just have the small bottles. But for me, it is the absolute best seasoning they've got for burgers. She'll buy just to make it easier, she'll buy the pre-formed Angus beef patties and the 12 packs of them up at Walmart, and she'll buy the regular ground beef too, but for cooking for burgers, that's what she's been buying just to make it a little quicker. Throw them in the pan, season them up, throw them in the pan, or however we're cooking them, and be done. And so I got that Kinder seasoning and pulled them apart by the parchment paper that's dividing it, and laid them out on the cutting board, seasoned up one side of them, threw them in the pan and seared them off. Got a real good crust on them. Flipped them over, seasoned the other side, and let them cook like that for a couple minutes to get a real good crust on it. And then I flipped it back over to make sure it was cooked on through. If I'm using fresh meat, I will go medium rare on my burgers all day long. If I'm using, pre-ground burger, I will not, just because of the oxygen getting to the meat and bacteria setting up on it. But I'll flip it over a second time, let it cook a little bit longer to cook through, and then take it off. And the rolls of mozzarella cheese they've got up by the deli, that pre-sliced fresh mozzarella cheese, get that, and because of the size of it, take 2 slices of that and lay down that hot burger on top of it and a little bit of mayonnaise. That is all you need, and absolutely perfect burger. So, all this talk about this, is that making you consider being a financier for a food truck? Yeah. Ha!
On your six.
Copy that. UAV online and orbiting the AO.
You sound like a rip-off to me. Not just the deal you're talking about, but you in general just sound like a rip-off. Playing good. Yeah.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back.
How'd you do that? What'd you do that for? You trying to get workers' comp, ain't you?
Falling behind. Get moving.
Where?
We've taken the lead.
I'm trying to think of which. It's not exactly it, but there was one, maybe Advanced Warfare, that this one kind of reminds me of. A map from it. Yep. Yeah. Are you lagging?
Throwing Semtex.
Yeah, exoskeletons and all that stuff. Yeah. It's just like the little tunnels and stuff is what's. What is up with this lag? I got music on for you, by the way.
Friendly mosquito deployed.
I'm dead. Look at my stream. You're not even in it because I've only got one viewer at the minute. So,
UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
I'm playing it just. See, she knows. She knows how much you love Christmas music too. You do realize I can hear her, right?
Enemy UAV active. Hostile UAV in the area.
Scratch one. Switching back.
Friendly mosquito active.
Target safe. Loading fresh man.
It's okay. It ain't the worst one I've played on here, but it ain't the best either.
Remaining.
I'm not doing good.
Friendly mortar strike on the way. Seconds remain.
We're on the same side.
Mission compromised. We failed.
Oh, a whole new world off the Aladdin soundtrack. Never heard it before. No, I've not hardly had my Xbox on. I played a little bit of Far Cry the other day, but oh, I beat it. That was a. I didn't realize I'd never played it through, and that is a short storyline. Compared to Far Cry 5, that is a real short storyline. I was thinking it was full price. I don't remember. It's been 6 years ago. Do you really expect me to remember something from 6 years ago? The sniper sniffle? You can't talk over there, homie. I can't remember it right off. You mean you're abandoning me this early? Abandoning the stream this early. What are you doing with your life? It's alright. Yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and got the Black Cell because there was some of them that I liked, but
Kill confirmed.
yeah, I thought it was cool. I don't want to hear anything from you after you liking the Fortnite skin. Yeah, the way you like the Fortnite skin on here and want to run it.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Friendly UAV online. Friendly care package in the AO.
His name is Snoop Dogg. Did you really not expect them to do a dog skin for Black Cell?
Friendly UAV on station.
So you go with FaZe.
Hostile vehicle overhead. Friendly UAV online. Friendly remote turret deployed. Friendly mosquito deployed. Changing mag. Loading.
Yep. Jet's down.
Changing mag. Friendly UAV on station. Loading.
I don't know what you're doing. Again, I say, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Kill confirmed. Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah.
Mission time is half over. Maintain online. Friendly UAV on station. Mark 1.
Missed me.
Standing by.
Where?
For my friend.
Friendly UAV online.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
This is Phoenix 2-3 visual on the target.
I just saw the movement, didn't see the name till it was too late. I dropped precision in the wrong place.
Friendly remote target active. Confirm that one. Friendly
Hey Bobby, check my stream out.
Contact.
Check it out. Sheesh. No wonder you get in trouble at work all the time. You can't do what you're told.
kill confirmed.
Loading.
Friendly care package in the AO.
Requesting recon flyover. Copy that. Taking fire.
Yeah, I'm playing this for you because you want to play Shipment Christmas.
Enemies in disarray. Press expansion.
That's what I'd say too.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Taking effective fire.
Friendly UAV online.
Taking fire.
Yeah, you're playing Call of Duty.
Contact.
Mark 1.
Reloading.
I did not. Bobby, make sure you've got your phone. Yeah. I'm about to. Alright, bub. Have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow. We'll see. Alright, everybody, I think we're going to change it up and try out a. You're just not hearing me, baby. I'm unmuted. I believe we're going to change it up and try out a new game, Lightyear Frontier. Give me a minute to change my stream information here. Alright, let's check this out and see what it's all about. Alright, we're gonna set up a multiplayer world because my lovely wife is gonna be joining us. I'm gonna pause this stream for just a second. You still in the chat, Bobby Light? explore and figure out what this is about. It's a new one that we found on Game Pass to try out. It's still in game preview right now. Oh, when are we gonna get together and go fishing, Bobby? Well, I haven't bought it because I haven't had a chance to go yet. You gotta, get a time lined up. But no, we're going this weekend, Bobby. You're going to have to skip out on turkey days. I can't let you be a cannibal. I'm thinking more along the lines of a lake somewhere. I prefer lake fishing over river fishing.
Tell me you're A-OK. But before anything else, let's put that mech of yours back in one piece.
Grab.
Now flip that sucker sunny side up and hop in. We've got a planet to explore. Excuse my manners.
I've got
One
the
kind of
text
stuff
message
that
to
can
prove
get
that,
for 200
Bobby.
Years. Name's PIP3R. That's Piper for short. Up there in the sky. That blinking dot is yours truly. But enough introductions. Let's get you situated and make you at home.
I have never heard her talk like you're accusing her of. Nope. Hey, I didn't want to exit that. No, I've got blackmail on you now. Now I can make you skip turkey days. Nah, you know I wouldn't do that. Or would I? What? I wasn't trying to. This thing is not easy to control.
It never ceases to amaze. That magnificent mech, those high-powered tools, and even that ship of yours. The Farm Mech project really was extraordinary. Such a shame that it got canceled in the end.
I can spray the bird, make it run. It didn't like that.
It always puzzled me why Earth was so quick to give up on the Farm Mech project, sending us probes out to the edge of the galaxy to scan for hospitable planets. That was no small feat. Desperate times, I suppose.
What's happening, King Nito? How we doing? I appreciate you joining in.
Perhaps a more light-footed approach is needed here. Well, abandoning the Lightyear frontier for Mars does make some sense. It was a lot closer and would sustain Earth's population, at least for a while.
Yeah, operating this mech is weird.
Just think about the thousands of people who initially came to the frontier, taking a chance on this one-way trip, only to get abandoned. But for generations, they've managed to thrive here. Your neighbors are quite tenacious, huh?
Do these smoke plumes disappear after? It looks like, because I'm not seeing more than just this one.
Look, I know you weren't sent there for a mission that's been canceled for nearly 2 centuries. You probably found that ship in a scrap heap somewhere and took off for greener pastures, right? No need to answer. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just happy to finally have some company.
You not kill the wildlife? Apparently you cannot kill the wildlife because I just tried to kill one of the birds and it didn't do anything.
You can scare them off. I don't think you can actually kill them because in order to like upgrade the regions, you have to feed them. So that would defeat the purpose of that.
I mean, you gotta eat somehow. I'm over encumbered. I don't know, this looks like as good a place as any. Huh?
You have to build that shed first.
I did.
You didn't build it, you have to exit out of that and then put the materials towards it.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Can we both use the same tent, or do we have to have two? Do you have any idea on that?
Yeah, we can, looks like.
Okay.
Rise and shine, Exo-Farmer. I can't stop admiring those nice decorations you built yesterday. You've really got an eye for that kind of thing.
So I take it you can't pick anything up yourself.
No, you have to be in your mech to pick it up. You can. There are certain places on here that you can't get to in the mech. You have to get out of your mech, and you can bring the stuff to your mech so that way when you get back in it, you know, you can pick it up. But you can't pick up anything as far as like stuff on the ground goes.
Yeah. Too bad you can't stack stuff. I kind of want to leave the trees behind the shed there, just because they look cool. Bust that rock. Are there upgrades for your mech?
Yeah, you just have to build the platform thing for it first, but that won't come until you've done a couple more things. So.
I don't have any seeds.
I only had 5.
What is the... Oh, plant oil. How do I get plant oil?
You put plant fiber in the oil press thing.
Okay. Okay, that's working. I'm gonna go get some more rock.
You see the thing up at the top that says Restore Pine Heights?
Yeah.
You have to, there's like weeds and the slime in this area that we'll have to clear out to restore it, and then we'll get access to more resources and things like that. And as long as that's clear and you keep the animal dens fed, your resources will spawn quicker and you'll get more of them. Like the copper and aluminum you saw me getting the other day. Those can be replenished quicker and you'll get more of it. So I've been working on it a little bit. It's at 53%, but it can be difficult to find where the stuff is to remove it.
This old thing caught your eye, huh? It's an ancient megastructure. No way to tell what it was built for. Maybe it's just a huge art installation. Either way, it's no matter now. For all intents and purposes, it's just another mountain.
More plant oil. You either move, dog, or I'm gonna lay on you. Well, I mean, this is my camp so far, so do you consider that winning? Oh. If you put items in your chest, does it pull out of the chest to build stuff?
Yeah, it can. When you go to... Good grief, I can't quit falling over. When you go to build something, it should have something that says like whatever resources in storage, and if you know if it's close enough, then yeah, it can pull it out. So
Okay.
you don't necessarily have to have it in your inventory at all times, but I do anyway, just because I just forget to look.
Well, I just want to put it in the chest because I'm needing to collect more stuff, and I was getting over encumbered when I was. So, oh, do you like my custom emotes there, or emojis, or whatever you want to call them, Bobby? Over encumbered. Not over cucumber. Nice.
Whoa! That seems to have done the trick. The ecosystem in this region is adjusting itself lickety-split. In all my years, I've never seen anything like it. I sent countless reports to Earth, telling them this was it. A new home for humanity. There just might be hope for this planet yet.
Fancy talk.
Do you need seeds? I've got hollyberry seeds.
Yeah, just throw them in the storage box there. Oh. Ballistic agriculture is the achievement for that. What's happening, cowboy? How we doing, buddy?
We can sleep now if you want.
Well, thank you for the bits. I do appreciate that. I am space farming. Oh.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Restoring that region
need-
yesterday felt great.
see, which
Maybe
one?
there was some
Okay,
more
this
good to be done around here.
I need
Keep
a,
lookout, will ya?
What did you do to your PC? Tried to upgrade and apparently that's not good. Oh, are you thinking you're going to be able to get it fixed? Or what do you
That'll be
what are you
useful.
thinking you got going on with it?
My scanners weren't lying. There really is someone out here in this corner of the frontier. The name's Dolores, but my friends call me Lola. And I'm your friendly neighborhood merchant. I'll add that dog of yours to my trading route. Catch me there if you need anything.
I hope you can get it fixed quick. Yeah, she's good with computers. I, on the other hand, am not. She's my resident geek.
I don't know if you paid attention, but when you move into another area, like right here where we're at, we're in... That was probably loud, I apologize. We're right here in the meadows, and if you see the little like paw print thing, that tells you that how many nests you've got fed and what kind of diet they have. And you can go into the world map and also look that they take basic fodder. But up there in Pine Heights, they take nice fodder, which is, you know, different ingredients. And as you explore around, you know, the diet is different. The animals are different, so.
Okay. I hadn't seen that yet. What? Geocharge. I got some of those.
When you build the merchant landing, you can sell those to Lola, and you can get money for them.
Oh, okay. Red crystal. How do I get that stuff?
I think it's in I think it's in the Pine Height. I'm not for sure which one it is in right off the top of my head. It's been a couple days since I played this, but we'll have to like build up more and stuff like that before we can get to it, because I think you need an upgrade for your saw before you can get that.
Oh, okay. She's played it a little bit, but this is my first time getting on here. We'll have to look into it and see if this one is crossplay. If it is, if you want to, after you get your PC back going, if you want to hop in and play with us, we'll get you in here. A underground based danger noodle. I mean, it didn't bite me, so it can't be too dangerous.
No, this is a peaceful game. You're not gonna find any like combat or anything.
Don't forget where you parked it.
I didn't mean to.
Let's get this
Exit.
show on the road. What a fascinating discovery.
Yeah, apparently the aluminum is here. I just gotta figure out where.
I got some where I'm at.
What?
I got some where I'm at. I just picked up some.
Oh. I gotta see where you're at then. Got an incompatible hardware, Darn Ryzen 9 MSI B550 Pro. I understand very little of that, so. What is this? Oh, spike saw upgrade required.
That big yellow thing behind you is a nest. So if you have fodder on you, you can feed it.
I do not. That's nice fodder anyway. Oh no. Yeah, I like that. Or you've also got cannon fodder, if you want to look at it like that.
Maybe we should leave the mech behind if we want to get close.
missed my shot. Boom, 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 boom. Do I just go to the water source and pick it up?
Yeah, with the vacuum, you can go over here.
Lily is so mad at me right now because she can't lay in my spot. Alright, Bobby, you have you a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
I didn't know computers had biographies.
Nothing like a good night's rest. I can't stop admiring those nice decorations you built yesterday. You've really got an eye for that kind of thing. The harvest is in
Alright, we need
danger.
the upgrade depot.
We got weed seeds incoming. What we'll do here is suck them up with the vacuum before they hit the plants.
Okay. Down here?
No, they'll target the plants we got growing over here. If they do happen to land on the crops, whatever they take over, we'll have to replace because
Great job.
they completely destroy that part. So looks like we just have to replace one of the Ravages.
Okay. Don't have any more rabbit seeds, so we're gonna have to wait. Okay, so we need extensive biographies. I'm assuming we need an assembler.
Yeah, we'll have to build the upgrade thing, the upgrade depot before we do the merchant landing because we'll have to upgrade the spike saw before we can get that red crystal that you found.
Right, but what I'm saying, I'm assuming we need the assembler to be able to build the frames for the upgrade depot.
Yep.
Okay, so we need to go get more aluminum rods.
Yep.
Okay, so where did you find those so we can go?
Let me find. We built. In my game, I built all the way over here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm having to like remember where everything is at. I think it's right there. Around that area. Oh, I'm over encumbered. I need to put some stuff up. I'll be right there.
Okay. You know, that forgetfulness, it comes with age, right?
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Technically, you just did.
Instead of cow tipping, we go farm mech tipping.
Oh, I thought it was gonna flip back up on its feet. I got a little tipsy.
It is not this way. This is where we came out. Oh. In just a minute.
See, this is how it happens in real life too, Cowboy. She gets me lost. Nah, I'm just kidding. She was, when I was driving over the road, she was my navigator when, you know, she'd be out with me on the road. I'd be trying to find somewhere to have to shut down for the night. And if I was in an area that I wasn't familiar with, she was always my navigator, and she always did good. It's just fun to pick on her. When she gets mad, she looks like an angry duckling. Get lost going to the store.
I get lost in the store.
She ain't wrong. She's like that thing from SpongeBob. East? I thought you said west. It's funny, she can follow like Google Maps, that type of map. But how did I get? How did I get put into third person? Oh. She can follow like Google Maps, but you give her cardinal directions, and she immediately just goes into panic mode. Which makes no sense how she can follow maps like that.
I can also follow a paper map.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Half of your viewers probably don't even know what those are anymore, but...
Hey, I can't say much about the viewers not knowing
I
when
forgot to mention this huge
I went
door.
through
It completely
class at
slipped my mind.
TMC
You can
and
stand on it many years ago,
there were
but the
people
readings
that were
mostly
older
nonsense.
than me.
Now hang on.
No,
a second.
no,
The
no.
editor readings are spotted
She would
right
not.
now. Could
No, she
Could
would
this
not do
be
good at
something
playing
activated
Nav Magnetic North.
but it looks like it's got a bit more to go. Whatever we've been doing around here.
No,
let's
I
keep doing
can't
it.
say much about the people not knowing paper maps and all that because when I went through class at TMC, irrigation hose upgrade required. Let's see. There were people that were quite a bit older than me. That I think there were 35 people our first day in class, and there was like 9 of us, I believe it was, that
Oh,
finished
yeah,
that class out.
Yeah, there's a
And
bunch
they
of them
asked us,
littered
they
around the
said,
planet. Never did figure
"How
out who left them.
many of
I tried
y'all
scanning them with all my
know
instruments
how to
over
read an
and over.
atlas?"
Got nothing to show
And
for it. Feel free to
I raised
scrutinize
my
them.
hand.
Maybe you'll spot something I
And
missed.
I looked around the
Nice.
room, and I got to noticing out of like the 35 people I think it
wonder
was,
what this could be.
I was one of 3 that had raised their
What
hand.
a fascinating discovery.
I remember you telling me about that.
Is there any way to crouch in your mech?
No, you have to get out of it and hit it with your pickaxe.
What a curious object. I can't wait to analyze this.
Yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I mean, if everybody in that class had been younger than me, I would have even understood that because, you know,
What a curious object.
paper maps are, as long as everything's working properly, you know, satellites and the cell phone towers and all that, as long as they are working properly, which is the majority of the time, paper maps are pretty well obsolete.
With that, I think we've got
But-
as clear a picture as we're gonna get.
I was raised on redundancy and always knowing how to do something when something else fails. Do something a different way when something else fails. And these people were, most of them, I was one of the youngest in the class. And they didn't know how to read an atlas. Yeah, I am by no means the best with a topographical map. I'm not going to sit here and act like I am. But, you know, reading, as far as using a topographical map to find where I'm going, I can. As far as reading elevation on it perfectly, like a lot of people do, I'm not that good with it. But, you know, I've also not had formal training with it either. It's all self-taught. But I don't understand the whole not being able to look at a map and follow a road type of thing. The mix of, and I don't know exactly how old you are, but the mix of your age and then you being in the military, all of that. Okay, so you're not that much older than me. Like I said, the mix of your age and then you being, you know, in the military, those two things combined, that helped you out a whole lot. Like when, I don't know how things were when you were growing up, but for me here, they were still teaching paper maps in school when I was growing up. I mean, there ain't a thing in the world wrong with that either. Because not only were times simpler, but you know, you had, most likely, you had the teachers being able to focus on more students as opposed to, especially like inner city schools. Where a lot of times your teachers are one teacher to like 35 plus students. And it's hard for the teachers to be, so many people nowadays are, to hear this statement like this, are going to take it the wrong way because of the double meaning of this word. But when you have one teacher to 35 plus students versus one teacher to 10, 15, that'd be a fun ride. One teacher to 10, 15 students, the teacher cannot be as intimate with their students. And like I said, so many people hear that nowadays and they're going to take it the completely wrong way. But I'm sure y'all understand exactly what I mean by that. We, 100 kids and you're great. Yeah, I mean that's so much better for school, for students, for teachers. Yeah, we live in a fairly small area here. We live out in the county, but the town limits where we live, I'm heading the wrong way. The town limits where we live, in the last census, there was, not town limits, in the town that we live in, which spans quite a bit out into the county, there was just a touch over 4,000 people. Graduated 2007 and college in 2010. So 17 and 14 years ago, babe, and here you're complaining about almost 12.
I have that right.
But
But yeah, the way our town is laid out here, it it's weird because of how far it stretches out into the county. But like I say, it on the census. What just happened? Oh, on the census, it shows up like it's town limits,
Remember to
but
harvest any crop that has become fully grown.
it's not town
No
limits.
use in
It's
waiting for that sweet reward
you know,
any
still
longer than needed.
spread out like it is. And I put the iron in here or aluminum in here for you if you want to build the stuff that we need. And you know, you actually get into town limits. I'm thinking that there are like 600 people that live in the town limits.
Close. 1,027 as of 2022. That was the last census taken.
Okay. It's about 400 more than what I thought. I have a love-hate relationship with it here because the simple fact of it's quiet, it's peaceful, there's rarely anything that goes on. But then you have the fact that you have to travel an hour in either direction to be able to get to anything. Yeah, put it wherever you need to, baby. Are these ready for harvest?
It's nice to live where we are because, you know, we're not going to be as targeted if things go sideways. You know, we're like, what, 7.5 hours from DC? And, you know, so for all intents and purposes, you know, we're safe from most things, and, you know, where we live, relatively safe from most natural disasters. You know, we have the occasional, you know, wind and things like that, but, you know, a tornado in this valley is going to be extremely unlikely. But at the same time, like you said, especially in today's economy and especially with the leadership that we have in this county, it's very limiting on what we're able to access. And it's sad because, you know, most things are now leaving to an area that's bigger than ours, which is an hour and a half in either direction, and it doesn't help our community grow.
Right. Yeah, y'all are in pretty well flatland where you're at, though, aren't you? Well, I don't know exactly what part of South Dakota you're in, and I'm not asking you to say it. You know, I'm a relatively private person, so I don't like putting my information out there where I'm at and all that, and I'm not going to have somebody else do that either. But y'all are in relatively flatland out there where you're at, aren't you? Gotta have more aluminium for aluminium parts. So I don't know
I don't know exactly where I've spent very little time in South Dakota. Let's see where you're at, though. Looks like a decent area. You're close enough to stuff about like us. You know, you have to drive to get to, you know, places, major places, but so you're close enough to get to them, but far enough away that you're not right in the middle of everything. It's not. That's. See, like I said, I like areas like that because, yeah, like here, it's peaceful, it's quiet. Very, very seldom do you have anything go on. Like at our town, I don't know exactly how many officers we have on the county department, but our town, we've got 3 officers. And you've got 1 for first shift, 1 for second shift, and 1 for third shift. And that's it. I can't pick this up. You have any idea? I couldn't even, you know, the left trigger thing to grab it and move it. I couldn't even do that, so.
Well, it looks like a bottle of fabric softener.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we've got 1 prison. Okay, now I can pick it up. Probably about 35 minutes down the road one way. It used to be max security, but I think they've dropped it down. And then we've got another one about 45 minutes up the road from us, but it's they call it a min-max because it houses some pretty bad guys, but it's about the most minimum maximum security that you get, that I don't think is even actually called maximum security by title. And the nearest federal prison, I think, is about 2.5, 3 hours from us. But it's...
Is the one...
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was further away than that. Okay. Never mind, the one I was talking about, federal, it's a little bit closer. I was thinking it was a couple further counties away
um, than what it was. I've never actually been to it, but it's a federal supermax. But
The Federal Supermax right smack dab in the middle of basically nowhere.
well, the funny thing is, like the closest one we have here, when it was considered a maximum security, that was when it was first built, and then they dropped the security down some. But it was, it's close to civilization, but it doesn't, from the prison itself, it doesn't look like it. And it's up on top of a mountain, looks like in the middle of nowhere, and they always tell the prisoners that the entire area is completely and totally loaded with grizzly bear and mountain lions and every kind of deadly animal that you can think of. Now, we don't have grizzly here. We got black bear, and you see a mountain lion very, very few and far between. But they basically just tell them that to scare them into not escaping. And since I'm wanting to say, let me double check on that. I'm wanting to say that prison was built in the late 80s, early 90s. Okay, yeah, it opened up in 1990 because I had to double check on that. I was pretty sure that my mom was pregnant with my brother when they started building it, because my dad was working up there as security at that time. But in that time, from 1990 when they started housing prisoners until now, 34 years, I don't know of them to ever have a breakout. Yeah, it's funny. Just the most simple things that work, ain't it? Okay, do you have any iron? Or, well, I didn't realize you were over there. I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
Morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. The weather's real nice. Let's get out there and seize the day.
Do you have any aluminum, or do we need to go get more?
I don't have any. I think there's 2 rods in the second box. I think that's all we got right now.
Okay. We'll go get some. We're both going to need the stuff to upgrade. I think it was this way, wasn't it? Like,
Beats me.
I think it was over in this area. I've got 7. I'd like to look around and see if there's any more, but what I was moving around, I didn't see anymore. Okay, I've got. Oh, I see you now. I guess we'll meet back over here and.
Do you need 3 more aluminum parts?
Yep. Yeah, and I don't. Have you got your saw upgraded yet?
No, not yet.
That's fairly expensive. Oh man, that sucks. I hope you get it sorted out soon.
Are you good on aluminum?
I've got 23 aluminum rods. So I need yeah, I've got enough. I only need 12 aluminum rods to be able to make enough of the aluminum parts for me and you both to get the upgrade. I've got all the plots planted over here, just having to wait on them.
Morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. I'm really thankful that you're here, you know. Sorry if it's a bit out of nowhere, but, well, I didn't realize how lonely I was until there was someone else. I had nobody to talk to but myself. And trust me, I'm a terrible listener. Thanks for helping me get my thoughts in order.
How did he? How did he do that?
Very carefully.
There's nothing careful about falling.
What were you wanting to do with this plant oil?
Make some fodder.
Alright, I got 7 here for you.
I have to make some. I've got the quests I have to do, so
sure they appreciate a stomping mech. Let's skedaddle. Fresh soil, neat seed.
What's that, cowboy? I have a feeling there was a delay in my response to that, and I apologize for that. Oh. She's got the reflexes of a cat. A dead cat, mind you, but a cat nonetheless. You can hear it through the headset, can you? Wait on the berries. I'm gonna put this stuff up for now.
How much fodder do you have on you?
7, I think.
Okay, I know where this last nest is at, and I just
Hopping out
need
for some
2 of
fresh
them.
air.
If you're able to
Let's get
spare
this
that.
show on the road.
Okay. How do I drop? There we go. Trying to feed.
Thank you.
Yep. Need to feed these. I'm trying to feed the animals. I've got 2 more left to feed. Lots of poop. Really nice poop. I'm trying to feed you. Get back here. Come here.
There's animals over here if you want to try over here. You just gotta step lightly.
I got that, but went ahead and fed it. Alright, I gotta go back and check on. Oh, I got a polyberry there. Gotta go back and check on my crops and see if any of my polyberries have grown so I can try and well, that's annoying. I'm gonna try going to sleep, see if it'll. Yep. Maybe by in the morning they'll have grown. We hope, we hope, we hope, we hope, we hope.
Morning. Hope you had a good night's sleep. The
Yes.
decorating you did yesterday really lit up the place. It's really beginning to feel like a
Ooh.
home.
All three plots are completely grown.
I don't like the look of this.
We gotta do the same thing here that we did with these weeds. I mean, with the water thing.
I gotta go get more water. It's raining. Shouldn't the rain take out the noxious bubbles?
Well, you'd think, but I don't know.
Straight to the legs, huh?
Got onto another PC and made a boot drive USB with the BIOS updates and see if I can fry this PC. Don't fry it. That's not what you want. You want it to be fixed, not fried.
I may or may not have sprayed water on that fluorescent chicken.
Potato, tomato, something's going to happen. Well, see, I just found out that this game is cross-platform. And now you're trying to fry your PC instead of fix it. I mean, at least do me the favor of, if you do fry it, I mean, you know, with the common interest we have, what I expect you to do with the PC to lay it to rest. And I want a video of it when you do that. See, I said, I called it. You knew what I expected for you to lay it to rest. This is, all right. Here we go. Hear me out, everybody. This is how I look at her in real life with our height difference.
That is rude and uncalled for.
Am I wrong, though?
No, but nobody likes being told. She claims she's 5'3". No, I claim to be 5'2". That's what my driver's license says.
Hold on. That's what her driver's license says after she updated it. After she renewed it the last time. She claimed for years to be 5'3". I told her that she was 5'2", wearing 6-inch heels. That's the part she don't want to talk about. I also tell her she's not short, she's fun size. I'm 6 foot, and chiropractor said I've got scoliosis. Chiropractor said I would be roughly 6'2" if I didn't have that. Alright, is this enough now? Oh, no. I've still got more berries to put in here. Because you can only do 6 at a time. It ain't about the size, it's about the know-how.
Yeah, tell them about the know-how that hit you in the face in a blind curve and made you black out.
Yes, but you almost killed yourself in the process, so.
I stand by my statement. I still knocked you out, but it wasn't on purpose.
See, to this day, she is the only person, and I will proudly tell this story. To this day, she is the only person to have ever knocked me out. We hadn't been together, we hadn't been married 6 months, and we're driving along one night, summertime, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, just out cruising around. Wind is down, enjoying the night air. It's, probably June, July. Warm, but, not too hot. Enjoyable night. And she starts telling me, when she was a kid, she was always scared to death to ride with the window down at night because she was always afraid someone's going to reach in and grab her. So I give it a minute. I reach over and I grab her by the arm and go, ugh! She come around with the best right hook that you've ever seen in your entire life and catches me in the jaw. Next thing I know, I'm about 2 miles up the road. Now, keep in mind, I'm going through a curve at the time that she hits me. And there are 3 more curves that I don't know how because I'm out. But I make it through these curves and to the top of the hill. I have been hit by full-grown men that have yet to knock me out. Now, I know that there are men that could do it. I'm not sitting here saying that there's nobody that can. I'm just saying to this day, it's one of those cases that's never happened. Yes, that is a solid hit for sure. I know that there are people bigger than me and there are people smaller than me that could take me on. I've got no doubt about that. But it's the fact of the matter that she is the only person that's ever managed to do it.
Let me clarify, I don't condone women hitting men without, obviously there's extenuating circumstances in domestic violence cases, but I did not mean to hit him, much less literally knock him out. I have a really bad startle reflex, and I have done my best over the past 12 years that we've been married to get that under control, and I can say that I've only done that out of reflex less than a handful of times. But when we first got married, my startle reflex was just absolutely terrible because of, not to be a mile wide and an inch deep, but because of the environment that I grew up in. And I did not mean to hit him on purpose. It was a total accident, and I don't condone anything like that under normal circumstances, but it is a funny story.
I'll be the first to admit, I asked for that one. And to this day, I still scare her. I just make sure and have a little bit more distance when I do so. Or I position myself where I can move a little quicker. We're always picking back and forth at each other over something. don't get me wrong. I mean, we've had our arguments over the years, and I'm sure there will be more to come. Any man or woman alive that says that they don't argue with their spouse, I will tell you that they are a liar. Because there's nobody out there that doesn't argue over something. But we have a good relationship. And, you know, what problems that we do have, when we do have them, we both focus on working through the problem together and, you know, getting over it, getting past it, and doing our best to be a couple, be a team. Yeah. I'm working on getting parts made up for you. I've got 3 out of the 5 needed. Well, let me know what happens with it. Where you at? I got the parts for you here.
Good morning, Sleepyhead. Why don't we try and plant some seeds today, huh? Always good to have more crops in the harvest cycle.
Alright, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go up here and go ahead and get a few of the red crystals.
Did you already upgrade yours?
Yep. Yeah, I went ahead and got enough to get both of them upgraded.
cowboy's gonna come back looking like Doc from Back to the Future.
And nothing could go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong. We shouldn't be joking like that. I really hope it works for him.
Not sure they appreciate a stomping mech. Don't forget where you parked it.
I remember seeing some more. Nope, no Joy DRAM error. I just yeeted myself. Oh. So is that DRAM or is that DRAM short for Dramamine? Because you're sick to your stomach that it didn't work. Oh no, it all went wrong. So this is me asking, not knowing, you know, anything about that side of computers. What's the next step when you got a error like that?
Unfortunately, from here on out, it's going to be process of elimination. He could have to replace the RAM. It could be a power supply issue. Could be a faulty motherboard. Unfortunately, it's just trial and error at this point.
That does not sound fun.
Still aggravating, in any case.
Now you just want to go ahead and do everything while you're at it just to make sure. Oh, you already have everything brand new. I see what you're saying.
anything you like? Well, I can't not buy it, can I?
Does she just like come in once a day or something?
Yeah.
I made the even nicer poop. I did that just to make Cowboy happy. I knew that'd make him happy. Where was that nest at? I remember seeing one over here.
Where are you?
There a minute ago when you asked him what's your GPU again, I started singing what's your name or what's your age again in my head. Alright everybody, once I get over here, and I'm pretty sure there was another nest over here. I'm going to double check it. Once I get over here and take care of it,
Some more light-footed approaches needed here.
then I'm going to head on back. That was not the one I thought it was, so I'll go ahead and feed it. Head on back to the house, and then I'm gonna hop off here for the night. Cowboy, keep us updated. You got me on Discord. Keep us updated on
Hope that didn't
Ow.
scratch the paint.
how everything's going with your PC as you're working through this stuff.
I don't know how many you have left on you. Looks like it
I
just
only
needs
had
2.
Oh, I didn't even notice that I could feed it more than once. I only had 2 nice fodder. You sound like me needing idiot light indicators. Apparently, it already took both of the. I had 2 fodder, and apparently it took both of them already.
Yeah, if you feed the animal itself and if you feed the nest, it takes it away on either side of that.
I didn't feed an animal, I just went to the nest.
Oh, well, I don't know.
They've even got sour poopy. Alright, everybody, I'm off here for the night. I hope everybody has a good night. Cowboy, I wish you the best of luck with your PC.
Manual labor.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm going to have to get in bed and be back up about 4:30 to 5 in the morning and get into work. But I wish you the best with your PC, and let us know how it goes. I appreciate you joining in, Dicey Gypsy. I'm getting ready to hop off here for the night, but thank you for hopping in and chatting. You do the same. I hope everybody has a good night, and we will catch everybody next time. I'm going to try and be on here Friday night again about the same 7 p.m. Eastern. Well, I do appreciate it. You do the same. Everybody have a good night, and we will catch everybody next time.
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. I can't stop admiring those nice decorations